In past videos, I demonstrated that Amtrak's regional trains can be faster and cheaper than commuter rail. Today, I'm taking it up a notch and comparing Amtrak's Acela Express to commuter rail. Hello from New Haven, Connecticut and Wilmington, Delaware. I'm going to travel between these two cities on Amtrak's Acela Express and on commuter rail.
I'll start with commuter rail. The first leg will be Wilmington, Delaware to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on a SEPTA train, followed by Philadelphia to Trenton, New Jersey, also on SEPTA. At Trenton, I'll switch to New Jersey Transit for a ride to New York Penn Station. At Penn Station, I do a bit of a cheat and take the subway to Grand Central. And the final leg will be a Metro North train to New Haven, Connecticut, for a total of 49 stops. The return journey from New Haven to Wilmington will be a one-ride Amtrak Acela, a premium service with intermediate stops at Stamford, Connecticut, Newark Penn, and Philadelphia 30th Street Station. I'll be on the same track in both directions except between New York Penn and New Rochelle, New York. Why Wilmington to New Haven? That's the longest distance on the Acela trip that has parallel commuter rail service. Based just on the number of trains and stops involved, I think we can guess which direction has the faster time.
Attention please. SEPTA 2530 en route to Philadelphia, 30th Street.
The Wilmington to Philadelphia train is on a SEPTA push-pull set. These cars have a basic commuter train interior with an all-gray motif. The windowsill has a good elbow resting area. You can see out of the window. Knee room is limited. The top speed is 90 miles per hour on this leg. This part of the trip took 55 minutes.
I completed the first leg, which was Wilmington, Delaware to Philadelphia. I got 15 minutes here at Philadelphia, so I came down to the Amtrak. Next train will be Philadelphia to Trenton, also on SEPTA.
Schedule 8:45, local 2, Trenton. Next to arrive on track 3.
SEPTA Silverliner 5s have a blue-gray interior, and the knee room is better than on the push-pull sets. You can't rest your elbow on the windowsill. You can see out of the windows. Top speed was only 85 miles per hour. The journey to Trenton, New Jersey took 52 minutes. The connection time at Trenton is 9 minutes.
Thank you.
The New Jersey Transit train in New York City is a push-pull set made up of Comet 2s, 4s, and 5s. I'm riding in a Comet 2 car. You can rest your elbow on the windowsill of these cars. You can see out of the windows. These cars reach 90 miles per hour, which is their maximum running speed. I reached New York Penn Station after a 1 hour 36-minute journey. At Penn Station, I go for a bit of a walk to the other side of the station and switch to the subway to Grand Central Terminal. I have to take 2 subway trains. First, the number 3 to Times Square. Followed by another walk to reach the shuttle to Grand Central.
Hello from Grand Central. I'm here for a bit of a break. I could actually take a 12:04 or a 12:34 train to New Haven, but there's nothing to do at New Haven, so I'm going to have lunch here at Grand Central. So what have I done so far? I've run SEPTA from Wilmington to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to Trenton, took New Jersey Transit up to New York Penn Station. At New York Penn Station, I had to switch to the subway. Actually, I had to take 2 subways to get here to Grand Central. I will note my time calculation will be based on taking the 12:04, not the 1:04 train.
I'll be taking a Metro North train to New Haven, Connecticut. These M8 EMU cars have a red-beige interior. There is good knee room. There was an electrical plug you can use. You can't rest your elbow on the windowsills, but they have a large armrest in the sidewall panel. You can see out of the windows. Top speed we reached was 80 miles per hour. This was the longest leg of the trip at 2 hours and 10 minutes. I finally reached New Haven Union Station 7¼ hours after leaving Wilmington, Delaware. The total fare using commuter rail in New York City Subway in February 2025 was $57.90. All fares have since risen. New Haven Union Station has a standard multicolored departure board. The last time I was here, they still had the Solaris board with the flipping digits. Time to board my Amtrak Acela train. The train to Wilmington is a first-generation Acela train set. This Acela train has fully reclining seats and overhead bins with doors like on airplanes. The cost of this Acela trip to Wilmington was $55. That's $2.90 less than commuter rail. The scheduled time is 3½ hours, which is less than half the time for the commuter rail journey. You can sort of put your elbow on the windowsill. There's a large tray table at each seat that's not the easiest to use. There was an uncooperative footrest that needed lubricating. An electrical outlet at each row. The ride is smooth and quiet. Speed in this section between New Haven and New York City are the same as the commuter rail. We didn't go much faster than 76 miles per hour. We arrived at Penn Station a few minutes late after a 1 hour, 40-minute journey. We departed New York City on time. In New Jersey, we were finally able to go faster, past all the stations I had stopped at earlier in the day.
Welcome aboard Amtrak Acela. We'd like to extend a special welcome to our Amtrak Best Rewards members, including Select, Select Plus, and Select Executive. Take a moment to review the safety instructions card in the seat back in front of you, and make note of the emergency exit instructions and signs throughout the train.
Between New Brunswick and Hamilton, New Jersey, is the fastest section of track, and we reach 148 miles per hour. Between Trenton, New Jersey and Philadelphia, we only reached 123 miles per hour. After Philadelphia, we only went 110 miles an hour before reaching the end of our journey back where we started in Wilmington, Delaware. Once again, Amtrak. This time, the premium Acela train was faster and cheaper than commuter rail.